Today we made millions. We made friends. We met some scoundrels. We had some epic battles. We tried to steal loot that wasn't ours. And a little more. This Jesus guy, I run into him so much. We'll talk about him more later. Right now I'm getting hit by a fireball. We're fighting this fire mage here. Today we're running the one-handed dagger with a torch, hunter jacket, assassin hood, I think hunter boots, and Limhurst cape for mana. I've been trying out the assassin hood, which I really like, but I don't think it's the best. I think it gives you some advantages in 1v1s and mobility, escaping. You really get to choose when you want to engage. Like this guy takes a potion of protection, it looks like, so I just leave. As a dagger player, you can outrun pretty much everyone, so you get to choose when you want to take an engagement. If they make a mistake like this, you capitalize on it. Oof. Fire mages are still scary, they do a lot of damage. So I was watching these guys finish this camp here. I'm like, hey, maybe I can open their chest for them, take their loot, and then they'll let me go. But that wasn't the case. They started firing at me right away. But I took too much, so I couldn't run. And I was panicking a bit, trying to trash stuff, and they ended up killing me. No. I got overweight. I die from being greedy a lot in this game. But that doesn't stop me. Here we do it again. But I was smarter this time and I didn't take too much, so I could run. I don't know why, I just find that so fun. I was clearing some other camps and I ran across this other fire mage. I was like, hey, do you want to be friends? He's like, sure. And I get bonked by this paladin. And so I'm like, oh great, he's gonna kill me. I was sure he was gonna kill me, but he never did. I liked him. Nephim's a good guy. Here, we find a one-handed dagger. So I decided to try the Bloodletter out. It's a fencing weapon, really good at killing characters with low health. One-handed dagger is what I usually play, and so I know to be scared of it. But this guy had lower item power than me, so I knew I could kill him. He speaks Spanish to me, and I can understand it. He says I'm so handsome and strong. So this guy is a high item power longbow player. He kicked me off this camp. And so I was like, I'm gonna stick around and annoy you. And if you get low, I'm gonna kill you. He didn't like that I was sticking around. He thought I would just leave, but I can be very petty. I would approach, get him to chase me, and then I would disappear. And then I would run. I was just loving wasting this guy's time. I mean, that's what you get for pushing me off my camp, bro. Now, there's no way I could kill him unless he was really low. He had too much healing. So I just kept annoying him, and I knew that his "I'm gonna report you" threat didn't really mean anything. Here I almost die. I don't know why I didn't see the paladin's ability, but I didn't. And then I panic. And I'm like, that's enough trolling for now. That's when I made another friend, this nature staff guy, and then we got ganked. I tried to save him, but my little Bloodletter just couldn't do enough damage. They're chasing him down, and I thought I'd give him a little mercenary hood howl to lower their damage, but they were still just doing too much. So about here I know he's going down, and then I plan my little escape. There's pretty much no way this guy's gonna catch me. Alright. This guy. So this guy, Jesus. I run into him all the time, because I always leave to the Roads of Avalon in the same area, and I guess so does he. But this was my first encounter with this guy, and he was on a great nature staff, which is nearly unkillable around a bunch of mobs. That's why I sped this up, because this fight was so long. I even cut a ton of it, but I just couldn't kill him. Like, him fighting within the mobs would heal him. Because whenever you see that little green like branches around him, if he gets hit, he heals. When he turns red, I think he was wearing a mercenary jacket too. He heals when he had auto attacks, and a lot. And he had a ton of mana sustain. I think he was using the helmet's ability. He gets away. But this is where I think karma gets me for trolling that bow earlier. My buddy brings these spear guys leaping over to where I am, and I'm so focused on this druid that I don't see their abilities landing on me, and I get downed. And the druid, Jesus, executes me. So, I come back. We make a game plan. I'm gonna change my abilities. We're gonna get some anti-heal in there, damage resist reduction in there, little bleed. And then we're gonna kill all the mobs so we can't heal off of those. And let me tell you, it was still hard, but we ended up getting him. And this guy does end up showing up in future episodes, like a few times. So, looking forward to that. As you can tell, I'm very happy here. I'm not even kidding, that fight took like an hour. Here I get ganked by a cursed staff. I was like, oh, I could probably fight him. I should see though if he's got any teammates. He does, which means he's probably part of a gank squad and they're on their way right now. So I'm like, I should probably just leave. So he's expecting me to go back to the left, and I was like, no, I just gotta return. So you can press R and return back to your last town you were in. That's what I do. Here, I meet a new friend, a Whispering Bow player. I love the Whispering Bow. But this Axe player comes in and just decides to hang out with us, and my new friend is like, nah, you're not allowed. So we attack him. And I was like, you know what? That's your kill. You take it all. And as we were leaving, I noticed this druid. And Whispering Bow's so good at dismounting. Luckily, we were able to get him. Somehow, or for some reason, he had a dodge roll. I don't know why he had dodge roll. And even though I missed that shadow edge, since he has dodge roll, he couldn't get away. My buddy can have that. And then I guess today was the day of druids, because another nature staff came by and decided to annoy me. So I noticed he had a mage robe, which meant I had to hold on to my R and my E, my main abilities, until after he used it, because that would purge my abilities. That would erase my abilities, basically. So I waited till it was over, used my main abilities, and he died real quick. Little loot and scoop. So these guys I knew were trouble right when I saw them. But I was like, hey, come with me. Let's be friends. They had pushed me off of this initially, and I was like, how about we just be friends? And then I could tell by their behavior they were scheming something. So you notice how they would always jump on their mounts? They're trying to get the mobs to attack me so I get low, so then they can kick me from the party and then attack me. So here I notice this guy goes off to the left, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna do it. I gotta get on my mount. Just like I expected. Good thing I had been planning for this. Even though I get dismounted, I knew I was safe. I had a lot more mobility than they did, especially with the assassin hood and the cooldowns. It's always good to have a healthy dose of suspicion in online games like this of strangers you meet. I survive here because I saw it coming. I just wanted to end the video by saying thank you for watching to the end. Do you like this format where I just share clips and voiceover, just kind of tell you what my thoughts are? Could you let me know in the comments? I do appreciate any input. I am brand new to YouTube, so I'm trying to figure out what my niche is. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I do have a lot more footage that I have to go through, a lot more fights that are actually pretty good, so I'm looking forward to those. Catch you guys later.